All right, we are live now, boys.
Hi, YouTube. How are you?
So earlier today, there was an attempt made on Donald Trump, and he moved and it grazed his ear, from what we can tell. So he should be fine, and I assume this is going to severely boost his poll numbers. But me and Corbin were also on Horizon stream earlier, and for some reason he muted us towards the end of it, as if we were saying something crazy, which we weren't. Anyway, what we were gonna say with that is, first off, like I guess he didn't like that I was bringing up that Biden told the president of NATO that he fucked his wife. But also,
yeah, I don't get it. That's just
earlier, and
it's irrelevant to his own show.
Yeah, like I mentioned that, and then you brought up the fact that a lot of celebrities have been making threats for a while, so you were saying maybe they'll get in trouble for this, and then that's when he, like, cut us off for some reason.
Yeah.
Like,
literally, I was saying I was saying it was a good thing to Trump.
Right, but obviously, like, apparently there could have been, like, 3 deaths or something, so that obviously is not good.
I heard one person died at the rally.
I've heard there could be as many as 3. The numbers are still shaky.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, he got shot at. There were, I think, like, 8 gunshots heard. Again, obviously this is still new and fresh, so, we're waiting to see how that goes, but, you know, we can talk more freely on my show than on Horizon's show, as long as we don't actually violate TOS, which, you know, is the thing he kept saying is to remember TOS. It's like, yeah, we know TOS. We're good, dude.
Hey, but were you the one that said that Biden had a statement on this?
Kyler mentioned it earlier.
Him?
Well, Kyler and I were talking. You probably heard him in the background. He said that the White House is just calling it an incident instead of an assassination attempt.
I know, I'm talking about the joke one, the really funny joke one.
I don't know.
Oh, no, well, no. The thing where Biden told the head of NATO that he fucked his wife, that's actually true.
That is?
No,
Yes.
That's really
no,
funny.
I'm sure. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was Potato. He hasn't said anything in a while, though. He might be dead.
Yeah,
Yes,
poor
but
Potato.
Potato is dead. He eats French fries
He
now.
got baked.
Anyways, he was saying that Joe Biden has a statement that he hopes Ronald Reagan will heal soon, and America's.
That's funny. Yeah, I heard Trump got shot at wild. Yeah, no, it is. I mean, look, I expected it to happen. Like, it's funny because when we joined Horizon stream earlier, he was like, I know it's crazy right now, but try to stay calm and not say anything too over the top. And it's like, I think you're overestimating just how fazed by this we are.
Yeah.
Like,
So wait a minute, what do you mean you predicted this? No way. Come
I
on.
never said I
You
predicted it.
didn't want to say anything in passionate rage about what happened.
Like, Steven, I obviously didn't fucking predict this. I was saying that I wasn't surprised. Like, I expected something like this could have happened at some point. Like, with how things
I
are...
can't believe Angelo predicted Donald Trump was
Like, it's... Like, literally, there's been, like, fucking, like, rumblings of shit for a while that people might try something crazy. Like, I'm not saying...
People have been saying that Donald Trump should be assassinated since 2016.
Yeah, like, it's been a thing.
New.
It has been a thing people have been saying for a long time.
But I mean, those are like, I thought those were like mostly empty-ass threats because
Like,
people
Donald Trump's probably the president in history who's had the most threats against him.
Yeah.
That actually doesn't sound like an exaggeration.
We beat healthcare, Joe. Well, it's Medicare was the quote, but still, yeah, that was a funny
we beat
debate.
Medicare, boys. The first black woman president.
I really like that he had a conference called the Big Boy Conference, and he introduced fucking Zelensky as Putin.
Lol.
But you know what was a fucking power move is right after Trump got fucking grazed, he like raised his fist up to like show that he was like.
So
Like,
you
Yeah,
know,
it was
yeah,
like literally. How could he? Like after that, there's no way he's gonna lose.
Yeah, like, legitimately, like I was saying on Horizon stream, like when a rapper gets shot, it boosts their record sales. This is obviously gonna boost his fucking... Like, he's got the fucking mugshot now, which is already boosting his poll numbers, and now he's been fucking shot at. Like, there's no way he loses at this point.
So
Like, as soon as I heard it, honestly, I was like, lol, we're gonna win.
Elon
Musk... I saw the video where he gets shot in the ear,
yeah,
and I saw that it was his ear, I was like, oh, this is gonna go the right way.
Well, yeah, but, like, Elon literally endorsed him now, which, granted, that's another thing with Horizons, is he was, like on his stream yesterday we had, he was mentioning, well, not him, but his co-host was saying stuff about how, like, Twitter, like, isn't going to cover anything up now because of Elon. I'm like, I don't know. Elon recently rejoined that World Economic Forum thing that he left before, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July. That was what? That was like 9 days ago.
Yeah, don't get my brother's birthday wrong, Nick. But anyway, so, wait a minute, because that's actually no joke, but, wait a minute. So, do we know the identity of the attacker?
Yeah, as far as I know, I've heard they arrested it, I've heard they died, I've heard a couple of things.
Do you think we'll find out by tomorrow?
That's why, in order to boost Trump's numbers, it was staged.
But, like, there was this guy that was saying, like, that he would bring justice and shit like that on, like, YouTube before, and, like, that was the guy. That's the one Potato shared that was the real picture, the one that wasn't Sam Hyde.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Sam Hyde. I think that's why the image of Sam Hyde holding a gun gets used for every school shooter photo.
That's when Joe Biden thought 4th of July was Christmas. What, did he really say, ho, 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 happy 4th of July? Is that a real quote?
Yeah, did you miss that?
Yeah, I guess I didn't see that one.
It was really funny.
Do you think it's crazy, though, that a lot of people on his side are just now noticing that he's kind of falling apart?
Well, they just know they can't cover it up anymore, which, it's funny that they thought they could in the first place, because he's always been saying retarded shit.
Well, yeah, but there was that one guy from Sacramento that wrote an article that my mom showed me that said that I'll take Biden's stutter over a lying felon like Trump, saying we've always known that he had this.
Yeah, sure. A stutter makes your fucking brain get worms.
Yeah.
Exactly, like, it wasn't just a stutter, like, he literally didn't even say things right.
Yeah, and, like, he also, like, they also say he's always had a stutter. It's like, no, he hasn't. Like, if you heard him talk in political speeches years ago, like, no.
I think the best thing for him is to, like, join a home or some shit. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, literally having the guy be president is elder abuse.
Yeah.
I've seen people say that, like, comparing him to Weekend and Bernie's is an insult to Bernie. Like the character Bernie, not... Like it's an insult to the body from Weekend and Bernie's. Now, obviously, we don't have to stay on this topic. I just thought that was a really good title.
May we ask the opinions of Potato and Shrimp? What do you guys think about this? Just out of curiosity.
It's something. I think you guys covered it pretty well. I'm pretty strong in terms of opinions when it comes to these things. But don't people refer to him as Sleepy Biden?
Well, people have called him Sleepy Joe a lot, yeah. I mean, that was like Trump's nickname for him.
People have also called him Brandon.
Yeah. Well, and fucking Hunter Biden had him saved in his phone as Pedo Peter.
No way.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
That is...
Like, his own son had him saved in his phone as that.
That's funny.
There was that one conference where he said hello to a girl and like he said, "What's your name? How old are you? We'll talk later."
Remember the dude that said America deserved 9/11? Oh yeah, Hassan. The dude said that the assassination attempt was fake.
What kind of dick?
I mean, of course he did. Like, look, I don't. Like, I don't rule out the possibility that there is some sort of false flag involved. Obviously, if there is a false flag involved, it would be the government trying to blame a foreign entity for it, if that were the case. I would think.
Yeah.
So you think it's possible to false flag operation?
Well, like, it was still an actual, like, attempt, but, like, I think that maybe that, if like, let's say, like, the CIA or somebody was doing it, then they, Or clearly, like, try to set up, like, Russia or somebody for it. Like I said, I wouldn't rule out that possibility. But also, like, they caught the guy, and it was an Antifa guy, so that also doesn't surprise me.
Oh, so wait, it was an Antifa shooter?
Yes. Who was publicly talking about doing something crazy for a while on social media, so...
So wait, how come they call the right radicals and they do shit like this?
Well, yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe this guy watched the third Rampage movie and thought he could enact it.
I've only seen the first two. The second one's kind of fucking garbage.
Well, only the first one's good. The second and third are terrible.
The first actually pretty entertaining, I have to say.
Well, yeah, because the first one, the shooter doesn't have a motive. He's just killing people for the sake of killing people.
An asshole. And I'll say this, you know what? I'll give you a credit. He actually uses a lot of practical blood squids in his movies.
Yeah.
Which I mean, in Postal, that was like a squid fest, and I'm like a sucker for that, so that's a minor thing, but that's something I really liked.
Yeah.
It enhances the gore and shit. But anyways, yeah.
Also, I think Horizons was like afraid to directly reference what happened in his stream title too, because he just called it breaking news.
But wait, why would he reference it if that's what the point of it was?
Maybe he's afraid that if he mentions that, like, what was done, like if he says the word kill or shot, people will like get the wrong idea, or like the bots will pick it up and it'll be a problem. I don't know.
Even if you're monetized, I don't think that YouTube.
Which Horizons is far from monetized, dude. He has very few subscribers. Yeah. Hassan joined the Piers Morgan show once and got destroyed by everyone on the show. Well, of course, Hassan's a fucking retard. Like, he's one of the dumbest people in politics, if not the dumbest.
I think Hassan is actually proof that NPCs are real because of how many followers he has. Because they have to be NPCs.
Yeah.
And this is this guy that you're talking about, he said that 9/11 deserved to happen?
Yes, he said America deserved 9/11.
I'm going to say that America deserved 9/11. When people are like, dude, you shouldn't say that. He's like, well, English isn't my first language.
Yeah, that was his excuse. Like, Hassan is a fucking dishonest piece of shit, too.
Would you say Vosh or Hassan's worse?
Hassan's worse. Well, Hassan's dumber. Vosh is probably more dangerous because he has more of a following.
Right.
Is he also more dangerous because he's probably more smarter than this Hassan guy, or?
I mean, yeah, but Vosh is still pretty stupid. Like, Vosh has said sus shit for so long, and then he's like, why does everyone think all this terrible stuff about me? It's like, maybe you should just stop saying the shit you're saying, dumbass.
Yeah.
That's pretty...
Like, to be fair, a lot of the quotes are older, but still, like, there was newer stuff he said, too. And then, of course, there was the whole folder thing. Like, obviously, Vosh is a whole other thing.
Oh, the horse thing you mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, you know, Vosh has been chimping out a lot because of how bad Biden's been doing lately, too. Like, it's been really funny to watch. He's been freaking out, like, a lot.
Yeah. What excuses are you making?
What's that?
All right.
What excuses is he making for him?
He's not making excuses. He's just getting really upset and saying he'll never forgive the Democrats for bringing Biden and, like, pushing Biden. And he's actually getting really mad at the left for trying to cover for Biden.
Oh. Did he...
So
has he turned against Biden, or...
What's that?
Did he always support Biden, or...
Well, he supported Biden over Trump. He never said he liked Biden, but, like, he did sweep for him and, like, claim it was a stutter and shit at one point, too.
Right.
There's only one guy worse than Hassan, and that's Harry Sisson. I've never heard of Harry Sisson. Also, remember, what was it? What was that show called that Hassan did? Was it Bro Talk or some shit?
Yeah.
Or Bro Tip?
Yeah, it was funny.
Like, it's funny, like, you watch that and it sounds like some Andrew Tate shit, and then you look at him now.
Yeah. There's an alternate universe where he's a red pillar.
Yeah. What else do we have to talk about today?
Sorry, I've been eating Super Mario SpaghettiOs.
What's our Mario SpaghettiOs? They make those?
Yeah, I mean they made
Something like that.
they made SpongeBob ones in the past before too.
Unfortunately, they're not 5 years old, so I haven't been enjoying them.
Why the fuck? What is up with you and expired foods?
Corbin just likes to make his tummy rumbly.
But you're gonna get sick.
No,
Quick or better.
he's built up an immunity.
He saw cans without labels and he wanted to make that a reality.
They probably taste like shit.
I haven't seen cans without labels yet, but I've heard it's really bad.
I'm building up a poison that pours the people around me.
Ah, fuck.
People I love.
And the only real justice would be to let those dominant jackals, what was it?
Eat off you.
Consume you. Oh, survive off you, that's right. Harry Sisson was on a show once when he said Joe Biden was perfect. Oh, is that the guy who's still sweeping for Biden and saying that he's like...
Hey, have you heard of Five Nights at Freddy's? If you eat the door shut, if you run out of power and Freddy jumps you.
What?
What on earth is Colton talking about?
Oh, that's his brother.
Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear. Guys?
Dude, this is a certified moment.
Cans without labels, more like cartoons without quality. I mean, yeah, like I said, I've heard it's not good. I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's pretty bad.
Yeah. The guy who voiced George Liquor sounds like he's on his deathbed.
Well, that's literally the last thing he recorded before he died, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they have that.
Wait, who voiced George Liquor?
Michael Pataki.
That's not a real name.
It is.
Thing's pretty tacky. Wait, Chino, why'd you send me a friend request? Aren't I already friends with you?
Apparently not.
Oh, well, now I don't know if I want to be. You need to give me some incentive.
If you don't accept his friend request, he'll send you another homunculus video.
Okay, then alright, buddy. How you doing?
You want to know something funny about that homunculus video?
What's that?
You've seen it?
So Scare Theater, he did a video reviewing the homunculus video, and he said, maybe I'll do a video where I try to recreate the experiment. And he did.
Really?
So he uploaded a video where he got a jar of his semen and he injected it into an egg.
Why did he just have a jar of his semen on handy? Like, he just had that, like, in his closet, just ready to go?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you keep it? Does he have, like, a fridge for that? Or... Because how the hell is it still good?
He like jerked up into a cup and he injected it into an egg and he said, I'll get back to you guys with this. I'll let you know how it turns out, and he never uploaded a part 2 ever.
Yeah, see, MPEG, that's where I disagree. I actually really like Adult Party Cartoon. I did a review of it not that long ago. I think it's underrated.
Have you read the comment? This guy said that he thinks Adult Party Cartoons worse than Cans Without Labels. Liberals.
Corbin, I was literally just responding to it and saying I disagree.
I couldn't tell it that you were responding.
Yeah.
God, it was a good moment.
I quite like Adult Party Cartoon. Like, there's like I don't like Onward and Upward, but even then it wasn't as bad as I remembered when I rewatched it.
I like the Ralph Bakshi episode.
But yeah, like, how could somebody think that? How do you watch Cans Without Labels and think that's better? Literally, the animation quality is terrible.
Yeah, that dude has Butter's secret sauce. Yeah, he has Butter's creamy goo in his closet. That's right.
That episode's great.
By the way, Scare Theater fucking sucks. I hate Scare Theater.
Yeah, Scare Theater's retarded. He's really dumb.
Like, there was a video... There was a video where this guy had like a box in the background that said Justin DVDs, and then in parentheses Timberlake, and then Scare Theater's like, I'm gonna call this guy Justin because it looks like that's what his name is because he wrote it on the box, and I'm like, it says Justin CDs Timberlake. He's talking about Justin Timberlake, and I even told him that in the comments. And he's like, yeah, I thought that too at first, but why would someone write it so weird?
Yeah. There was a video where he's like saying like I'm gonna stay up for how long was it? He said he was gonna stay up for a whole week. He wouldn't stay awake for like 3 days.
Yeah, that and Ren Seeks Help are the best episodes of the show. Ren Seeks Help is literally my favorite Ren and Stimpy episode. What's my thoughts on the Ren and Stimpy reboot? I haven't seen any of it yet, but I know that it's a lot more writer focused instead of cartoonist focused. But I still might give it a watch and see how it is. But I do think that part of what made the original series work was the combination of John Kay and Bob Camp. Like, I think without both of them, the dynamic seems a little off, whereas why Games and Adult Party Cartoon both feel different than those first 2 seasons. But I'll still probably check it out.
What the hell is
And also Billy West.
I mean, Scare Theater is like dumber than because at least Chills is doing it is like clearly joking most of the time when he's like showing like retarded stuff.
Well, yeah, that's why I love Chills. Like Chills is clearly a character.
But Scare Theater, he'll do practically the same thing, but it's not a joke.
Well, and like Scare Theater does all these debunking of shit, and then he did a series with someone else as a collaboration, where he pretended that shit that he had already quote-unquote debunked was real, and he was, like, pretending he believed it, so it's like, which is it, bud?
Yeah.
Also, Scare Theater did that thing
back.
about...
I'm gonna be...
What?
I'll be back in, like, just a couple minutes.
Okay. But Scare Theater also did that thing with, like, the kid drag queen and tried to say that people were wrong for not liking the fact that this kid was dancing in gay bars and doing ketamine, or being with a guy that did ketamine and possibly being given ketamine himself. Like, Scare Theater tried to say...
horrible, though?
Well, yeah, it is horrible, and that's why it's ridiculous that Scare Theater tried to say it was okay.
Did he try and justify it in a way?
He tried to say that people who don't like it are just homophobic and transphobic.
What are you talking about?
Scare Theater, and how he was, like, okay with that kid who was a drag queen who, like, danced at gay bars and also, like, was with this murderer who did ketamine.
Yeah. Not cool.
Anyone remember the underrated cartoon, The Critic? Yeah, The Critic's great. I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen clips of it, and they're really funny.
Seen the clips with Orson Welles, that guy who voiced the Brain.
Well, it's not actually Orson Welles voicing him. It's Maurice LaMarche doing his Orson Welles impression. But yeah,
it's pretty funny.
Yeah, well, like I really like that clip of the raptor who's like, "I beg to differ," and like he starts describing his plan, like the Jurassic Park one.
All right, come on, let's go. So, Shrimp, how are you enjoying Deus Ex?
It's pretty fun.
The original or Human Revolution, the sequels?
I have the original, but I'm playing through Human Revolution.
I played the one on 360. I haven't played a ton of it, but I played some of that one. And like,
yeah, that's Human Revolution.
Okay, my friend Theron was like really upset that I killed this guy at the end of one of the like it was like one of the first major missions, and there's this guy that like you can like kill or you can like arrest or like talk to, and I just shot him, and Theron's like, "What?" And I'm like, "What? You said I can make choices and shit in this," and he's like, "Yeah, but that guy becomes really cool later on if you kept him alive," and I'm like, "Well, I didn't."
Yeah, that's the first mission.
And now he's dead.
Yeah, and now he's dead. Yeah. That's such a funny news clip. DD Mega Doo-Doo. Let's see.
What can we talk about?
to playing through the Metal Gear games. Those are fun.
I've been meaning to try to get those because I'm debating on getting the Legacy Collection ever since I bought that PS3 from Vintage, but it's really rare. So I'm probably gonna get that Master Collection on a PS5 and get Metal Gear Solid 4.
Thoughts on James Gunn's Superman movie set photo leaks? I don't have any thoughts on those. I wasn't even aware of those. Nor do I particularly care because I'm not big on superhero stuff.
But so sure, wait, which Metal Gear are you playing through the first, or are you on like one of the sequels now?
I got the Masters Collection. I've played through 2 and 3 before, and they're basically just ports of the HD one from the Xbox. But the first one's pretty great, but my favorite is Snake Eater. That one's great.
Actually, believe it or not, Snake Eater's the only one I've ever played, and I played it out of context without playing the others. And because I actually originally had the Legacy Collection, and then I sold it to GameStop, and now it's super rare. And I actually liked the soundtrack to it, but I was a little bit lost because I never played the first or what's the second one called again?
Yeah, Son of Liberty.
Son of Liberty. That's with Raiden.
No, the only Metal Gear game I played was that one that had Psycho Mantis in it, and that fight is like the one thing I remember.
Psycho Mantis.
Also, although I did play the Ape Escape 3 Metal Gear Solid minigame, Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, that one's on the PS2 release.
Yeah.
Something we could bring up real quick is that apparently if you, like on Twitter now, people are getting canceled because they buy McDonald's, because apparently they're supporting Zionism and genocide.
Well, there you go.
I really want to get to Rising Revengeance because Platinum did that, and I absolutely love Platinum.
You really like the Suicide Squad, and Peacemaker was fun? I mean, the Suicide Squad movie was decent. I have not watched the Peacemaker show at all.
I like the Suicide Squad actually quite a bit.
Peacemaker show is terrible.
Yeah,
so you said. There's a couple of things in it I like.
Wait, didn't you say Vigilante's like the best part?
Yeah, like I like the funniest thing in the show I think is when Peacemaker and this like prostitute are smoking marijuana, and fucking Vigilante says, 5 years ago I would have killed you for that.
You know, back when I saw it in theaters, this was a bad take on my part. I saw the 2016 Suicide Squad, and I'm like, why is this getting so much hate? And I rewatched it years later, and I see why.
Yeah, no, it's fucking awful.
Exactly. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
The best part of Suicide Squad was the guy that really wants to kill his mom.
Yeah, Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, Polka Dot Man was pretty funny. You know, John Cena as Peacemaker actually surprised me in the movie. He was actually kind of liked him in that movie.
I like when he had the ice cream and apologized to China.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part of that movie.
That was so retarded that in real life he actually did that, and he actually apologized in Chinese.
Yeah.
It would actually be funny if Maker in the show had to apologize to China.
Yeah. But, let's see. Other than that, we watched, I see my mom everywhere. Yeah. Polka Dot Man's great.
Yeah.
Also, the shark is pretty cool too.
That's Sylvester Stallone voicing him, believe it or not. King Shark.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, Stallone voiced King Shark.
I did not know that. That's funny.
I mean, to be fair, can you really tell the difference between King Shark and regular Stallone?
Bird. Nanamoy, stay off the comms. But, no, I think out of all of the, like, subversive superhero stuff, nothing ever comes close to Watchmen.
Yeah.
I have to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in, like, almost 10 years now.
And obviously the movie, not the fucking god-awful HBO show.
Didn't the HBO show, like, defeat the purpose of everything that the original movie stood for? From what I've heard.
Anybody that thinks that Rorschach did anything wrong can unsubscribe now from Fugitive Red Eye's channel and then subscribe to Rabbit Waffles.
Fuck off, Corbin. That's funny. No, but like I think him breaking 14 arms of just random people to get information might have been wrong. So does that mean I gotta unsubscribe from myself, Corbin?
Yeah.
Honestly,
What comes the closest to Watchmen?
I don't know. Watchmen movie was peak. The show was sigh. I mean, no, the show's god awful, dude. Like, and like the movie is better than the comic, and anyone who says otherwise is just a comic fanboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie did a good job of adapting the comic.
The movie did, like, every scene but better.
Yeah. Like, the only thing you can say that the comic has going for it that the show didn't is there's more Rorschach and comedian scenes that didn't get adapted, but even then, there's not really that many that didn't make it. They mostly did.
I mean, yeah, when I read the comic, I literally mostly just read all of Rorschach's monologues.
Yeah.
Ignore everything else.
Well, I always skip the Tales from the Black Freighter. I think that shit's fucking dull.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally nothing to the story.
Like, I'd rather read the Hollis Mason's book segments. And even then, I usually skip those.
That's the guy who
Like, that show is literally worse than anything else that's ever come out of Watchmen.
So Hollis Mason is the original Night Owl, and he wrote a book called Under the Hood, which you can read in its entirety throughout the comic. They have random pages of it here and there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I skipped those.
Yeah, I always skip those.
Speaking of skipping, I don't care for Dragon Ball filler that much.
Yeah, well,
I agree.
sounds like a personal problem. I think that the filler's great, except for when it's just dragging out a fight. Every other piece of filler I've liked, except for Garlic Jr.
Kai is still good, I would argue. Like it's still a valid option, I would say.
Well, I think Kai is good for newcomers who have short attention spans.
Oh, okay.
Pick a bat.
It's true, though. Literally, I can't even watch Kai because I literally, like, it's like, I don't think pacing's good in that show, honestly.
Well, like, Kai, like...
I disagree.
Well, like, Kai, like, it removes most of the buildup between Gohan and Piccolo's bonding from the Saiyan saga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on top...
Also, the voices really annoy me.
Yeah, like, fucking... Especially Bulma. Because fucking
Yeah.
Monica Real's Bulma is terrible. Kai has a better Frieza. I'll say that. Kai has a better Frieza.
Wait, Corbin, is this your first time watching Dragon Ball?
No, I've watched Dragon Ball. I've been watching Dragon Ball for, like, at least a year now. But,
Yeah, well, we need to get back to it.
yeah.
We're getting close to King Piccolo.
I have all of Dragon Ball on DVD now.
Yeah, we're on the TN saga.
Well, I've never seen
Yeah.
the original. I'm gonna have to get on that soon.
And now I'm gonna get all of Z, and then probably gonna get the Ocean dub, and probably quit.
You're a number one Zack Snyder hater, but the Watchmen movie was great. I mean, I like Watchmen and 300.
I would honestly call myself a fan of Zack Snyder, but obviously I think he's done a lot of terrible movies.
I think, look, here's the thing. I think he's overrated as hell as a director. Well, actually, maybe not overrated because he's got a lot of...
Even his Superman movie has an objectivist message, which I think is cool. Like, literally almost everything he does has an objectivist
I still wouldn't
message.
say Man of Steel is great, but I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be.
Yeah, it was really cool that Zod's plan was to show Superman all the skulls and be like, he's on my side now, right?
I legitimately though think Dawn of the Dead, his first movie, is like one of his best movies. His remake of Dawn of the Dead, like that's how you actually do a horror remake. I don't think it's better than the original.
So you know what's funny? I've only seen that Dawn of the Dead. I've never seen the original.
The original's great, but did you like the
I
remake?
haven't seen either.
Yeah. I like that there's that weird, like, spoken word version of Down with the Sickness in it.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's that scene where he's like, "You fucker, get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up.
yeah,
Come on, get down with the sickness." It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You don't care for Dragon Ball at all to begin with? Well, I do. I love Dragon Ball.
Honestly,
It's hard for
Here's the
Dragon
thing.
Ball. definitely up there as one of my favorite anime now. Like, it's definitely top 3. Classic
But here-
Dragon Ball.
Here's the thing, though. I would say, like, some of his other movies, like Army of Dead's pretty bad. Batman v Superman's pretty bad. Watchmen's good, but I haven't seen it forever. I like 300. Maybe a little bit overblown the CGI, but it's Zack Snyder.
It's good
I thought
CGI.
300 looked great. I don't even think it overdid it with CGI. I think that movie
I
good.
would disagree. I think but like the thing is, like, it's like that early 2000s, very like sort of like gray and brown.
I have literally no problem at all with the CGI of that movie. I think it looks better than CGI. Like, CGI now looks retarded.
I would disagree a little bit on that, but I'll say this: I think that
Early 2000s CGI like literally looks better than CGI now.
I think it depends. I think it depends on art direction and how well it's rendered, or whatever. I'm not an expert on the technology, but I think it depends. I just think with him, he makes everything kind of look drab and sort of grayish.
Zack Snyder's definitely better than James Gunn. James Gunn's overrated.
I don't know.
James Gunn's never done a masterpiece.
That doesn't. Hold on, just because he's never done one masterpiece doesn't mean he's a horrible director.
I don't think he said he was a horrible director. He just said that he
yeah,
liked
I'm just
Zack
saying-
Snyder more.
I think Zack Snyder's better. Zack Snyder's done. I would say, to me, I think 300 and Watchmen are both masterpieces, but I don't think anything James Gunn's done is up with
I like the first
those
Guardian.
movies.
I like the.
Yeah, that's still not up there with Watchmen or 300.
Corbin.
No. Well, I like it better than 300.
Whatever.
What?
You're saying that the Scooby-Doo movie, the live-action Scooby-Doo movie, is not a masterpiece? I'm gonna fucking kill you over that.
Fair point. I do love the Scooby-Doo movies, but
Well, did you know? Apparently, he also
I think
was
those are
a.
the best things James Gunn did.
Apparently, he was also a writer on Romeo and Juliet.
Well, actually, here's a fun fact, Corbin. You say that Zack Snyder's better. Did you know James Gunn wrote the script for the Dawn of the Dead remake with Zack Snyder? That's a little interesting fun fact. I just remembered that. He actually wrote the screenplay for Dawn of the Dead. And Zack Snyder directed
That's not the
remake.
That's not. These aren't the funniest things that James Gunn has written.
Didn't James
What?
Gunn do Lollipop Chainsaw?
I think he had some involvement with that, yes.
Yeah, he was a writer on it.
I
Yeah.
think James Gunn's funniest stuff he wrote on his Twitter.
Guardians of the Galaxy is so damn good. I mean, it's fine. I enjoy it.
I like it. I'll say this, though. I don't like that James Gunn, because there's, like, that image of him, like, doing, like, this sort of, like, adult party sort of thing, and it was supposed to be, like, a joke on, like, predators and all this kind of stuff. I don't like he apologized for it. Like, it seems like he's kind of not so proud of his old sense of humor, which I don't like. I don't know if that's 100% true, but if so, I don't necessarily.
One of your
that.
favorite directors is Edgar Wright. I mean, I like Edgar Wright. The Cornetto trilogy is fucking great. And Baby Driver's
I like
really good,
Scott
too.
Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim's overrated.
I don't know how I feel about Baby Driver, to be honest. I haven't seen it in a while, but I didn't love
That
it.
Pilgrim, I think, is actually a bad movie.
Yeah, I don't care for Scott Pilgrim.
I like it.
I think Baby Driver is actually pretty good. The Cornetto trilogy is his best work, though.
I've only ever seen
Say-
Hot Fuzz. I
The
can't
World
tell the
is
rest.
my favorite.
Yeah, The World's End is my favorite, too. Like, World's End is easily his best movie.
So, James Gunn also directed and wrote Super, which is
I don't really care for Super.
is a kick-ass movie before Kick-Ass, and
It's not as
thought it was
good.
funny.
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought it was pretty funny.
I mean, Ellen Page raping Aaron Wilson was pretty funny in that movie.
Okay.
Yeah, that did happen in the movie.
Spoilers, man.
Sorry. I
Elliot
really-
Page raped him, okay?
Did you just call her Elliot, dude?
Dude, that's a...
I can't believe you would say something that offensive, Steven.
She raped him. It's a real knee slapper, like Huey getting raped by Tech Knight.
Yeah, it's so funny.
The Baby Driver Brighton Rock scene is so good. Yeah, well, Baby Driver's overall just a good movie. And it's also really funny how it's aged because Kevin Spacey says he was blown away by the balls on that kid.
I gotta give it another shot. I just didn't think it was as good as everyone else made it out to be, but I don't know what was wrong with it. I just didn't click with me.
Better than fucking Scott Pilgrim.
I like Scott Pilgrim more. Definitely.
Scott Pilgrim's gay.
I really liked
Okay.
Scott Pilgrim the first time I saw it, but the second time it got a lot less good.
I like the visuals.
I honestly think that Scott Pilgrim is honestly so too cringy for me to watch. Like, I watching that.
You know
Like,
what?
that movie honestly makes me uncomfortable with how cringy it is.
Well, here's the thing. When I first watched it,
Really?
when I first watched it, I didn't hate it, but then I grew to hate it because I'm like, no, that movie actually sucked.
What about that time in the movie when they're playing the Zelda Fairy Fountain thing? Don't you like coom because you hear like gaming music in a movie and you're like, wow, that's something I like.
Yeah, that's real. That really is what Scott Pilgrim is. It's like, look, gamers and gamer girls.
And the gamer aesthetic sucks in that movie too. It's like it doesn't even feel like they played any video game.
Well, it's based on.
Like, it literally is just the early 2000s gamer thing aesthetic in movies where it was just like old people that really did not get video games.
Tarantino or Wright are some of your favorite directors? I mean, Tarantino's one of my favorites for sure. My favorite director is Takeshi Kitano.
Mine's probably John Woo.
Who?
Mine's Michael Bay.
No.
John Woo did Face Off, Hard Boiled, The Better Tomorrow, The Killer.
Oh, John Woo. That's who you said. Okay.
John Woo, yeah.
I just didn't hear the name you said.
My favorite director is absolutely Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick's pretty good. Made some of the best movies.
And then, honestly, literally my second favorite is X, which is probably weird.
But just
I'm
for 300 and Watchmen?
Yeah, just because those two movies are like really pretty high for me.
I'm a pretty big fan of M. Night Shyamalan. I really like when he made the aliens allergic to water. That was a really good idea.
Well, you want to know something about M. Night Shyamalan? The one movie that apparently like
Martin
the twist was-
Scorsese's definitely up there.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him quite a bit, but I got to see more of his movies. I like Wolf of Wall Street, Casino, Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, of course. I really like.
You ever seen The Departed?
I hate Taxi Driver.
Yeah, you really do hate Taxi Driver.
No, like The Departed and Last Temptation of Christ are the only two Scorsese movies I've seen, but I've quite enjoyed them.
Also, wait, you've never seen Goodfellas or The Casino?
Correct.
Yeah, those movies are fucking great.
Your all-time favorite is Kubrick? I mean, yeah, Kubrick's definitely one of the best ones. Like, if we're talking objective best directors, Kubrick definitely has to be up there.
And since we're on the topic of
The disaster.
Scorsese, I will have to say one of my new, just as I've been appreciating, regardless of his views, just as an actor, Robert De Niro has to be one of my favorites. Regardless of his lunatic views, he's just, I don't think it can be denied.
I hate his movies.
Watched Departed yesterday, and it was amazing.
I don't
Yeah.
like.
I really like when he was up on stage though, and like talking about Trump, and then he's talking about the Capitol Police or whatever, and then like someone in the crowd shouts, "They lied under oath," and he's like, "They lied under oath. Who lied under oath?"
Yeah, he
just agreed with it before he realized, wait a minute, this guy's disagreeing with me.
Yeah.
I didn't so much care for Killers of the Flower Moon, though. I'm not gonna lie. In terms of Scorsese movies,
Watched Departed yesterday, and it was amazing. Yeah, it's a good movie.
I've never seen it. I gotta see the original movie though.
The Chinese one?
Angelo, you think 2012 was a good movie?
No.
I don't think so.
The only character I like in 2012 is, what is it, Woody Harrelson? Is that who, the crazy guy?
You know, I have a feeling that Woody Harrelson may be more based than he lets on.
I don't know about that.
No. Like, there was this. I
think he feels like dancing.
I feel like dancing.
I am a girl. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
My name is Skylar White, yo. My favorite Woody Harrelson line.
What the fuck? How does that have to do with that Skylar White bit in the show?
Because
Woody Harrelson in a wig.
Yeah, Skylar White looks exactly like Woody Harrelson in drag.
No, she does not.
Yes, she does. Here, hold on,
Yes.
Steven, hold on.
No. I've seen both of them. Dude, Skylar's
hang
not
on.
attractive, but I would never say...
Steven, watch this, okay?
Let me see.
Hold on. Woody Harrelson anger management.
I think Rocky Dennis is a pretty good comparison.
That too.
Yeah, that's so close.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna put this up for both you guys and the stream. Hold on.
Okay, so you're gonna put it in the chat.
Yeah, hang on a sec. And I'm gonna put this down. There we go. Okay, you can't tell me that this doesn't fucking look like Skylar White. Hold on.
Let's see. Let's see.
I mean...
Yeah.
She actually has a bigger... Oh. She actually has a bigger nose, let's just put it that way.
Okay, cope seethen, yeah.
Yeah, Skylar has some pretty good hair. That'll give her credit for.
Look, all I'm saying is that Roland Emmerich is the best director ever invented.
You know that his daughter did a movie this year and it sucked?
What's his daughter? What's her called?
It was called The Watchers.
What's her called?
What's her name, damn it?
The movie was called The Watchers. What is her name? Hold on.
What's her called, dude?
Her name is Ishana Night Shyamalan.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Woody's daughter.
No.
Oh.
I was talking about Roland Emmerich, and then you brought up.
I actually kind of like Roland Emmerich. I kind of like Roland
Well,
Emmerich.
you sound like you deep fried your microphone. So forgive me for not hearing what you're fucking saying.
When did I deep fry it?
I don't know. Last Tuesday.
When did I do it?
Did you use cornmeal or did you use like buttermilk to fry?
Did you use cornmeal or did you use cornmeal? You know.
I don't know what that was, but all right.
Corn noises, trademark.
I wish I could do it with this mic, but I.
Yeah, that was clearly the Pornhub intro.
Yeah, that's right. Which is banned in this state.
But I don't think so. But what was I gonna say? Fuck. So The Watchers.
Yeah, it sucked.
I think M. Night has a new movie starring Josh Hutcherson. That's gonna be set in like a concert. I think it's called something Trap. I don't know. I don't understand, and I'm a little bit confused.
Something takes a part of me. Hey, give that back.
Who is that? Oh, that's your brother.
He took a part of me.
I like the Korn song where he just goes, "Knick knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home."
Is that actually in a Korn song?
Yes, see, that is a song.
That's funny.
Hey Angelo, who's your favorite Gaio Tokyo Fish Attack?
What a question.
I've heard of Tokyo Fish Attack.
Guys, out of all of us, who's the biggest sociopath?
Corbin. Well, hold on. You've advocated for sociopaths, haven't you? Like as friends.
What was the question?
I've advocated sociopaths as friends.
Well, yeah.
Like you saying we've spoken on behalf of the oppressed sociopath people?
I was saying what you said.
Yes.
If I'm allowed to... Yeah.
He's allowed to, yeah.
He's allowed to yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'll break it down, bitch. Oh, let me see you back it up. Put that ass down low. Pick that motherfucker up. Break it down, bitch. Put that ass on a nigga. Go back and forth. Make it get a little bigger.
You know, when Papa John was excommunicated from Papa John's because of the thing he did, Little John actually tweeted at Papa John and said, "Hey, if you ever need a new Papa John, I'm your man." And they responded with "Okay!" exclamation mark.
Lil Jon is what I consider to be like a so bad it's good rapper. Yeah! To the window, to the wall! You guys ever seen the Andy Milonakis show?
I don't believe I have.
Okay, well there's a really funny like segment of it that has Little John in it. And like he goes over to Andy's house to eat Fruity Pebbles, and like he's eating them out of this trophy. And then Andy's going, "Fruity Monster, Fruity Monster," and then Little John spits the Fruity Pebbles on his face, and he starts crying.
Okay. I gotta say though, Don Cheadle's performance in 2012 was pretty good.
You know, I don't hate Roland Emmerich like a lot of people. I think he's made some fun movies. Like, I really like, I actually, hot take, kind of like, I actually do like Godzilla 98. I actually don't think it's as bad as people have made it out to be. It's ridiculous, but it's a fun movie.
I think it's not ridiculous enough, but it's still a good movie.
Yeah, I think that, though, I think people who say it's the worst Godzilla movie have not seen the anime trilogy on Netflix.
Oh yeah, no, I saw the first one of those, and I'm like, that sucked.
Yeah, no.
I like
the
the '98 Godzilla movie more than the new American Godzilla movies.
I would say I like it better than the 2014 film. I don't like it better than King of the Monsters. King of the Monsters I really enjoy.
No, I definitely like it more than King of the Monsters.
No. I
like King of the Monsters.
Like it because it actually encapsulates all the best parts of like a modern Destroy All Monsters. And I like the lighting a lot. I like how it has this like really cool sort of like bluish kind of look to it. I think some of the characters though are pretty weak in it.
Well, I like it too for similar reasons, mainly aesthetic and the fights. But I think most of the movie is pretty boring, and you could easily edit it down to like 20 minutes and get the whole thing.
I think the mom villain is kind of probably the worst part of it.
Like the only thing I like is Godzilla, Ghidorah, and Mothra, and Rodan was in it too, wasn't he?
But I do think that Godzilla fans are a little bit harsh on the MonsterVerse, at least for me. Especially since that there are some, again, that anime Netflix trilogies.
Like, I'll tell you this, I actually liked King of the Monsters. Like I said, I think it's a bad movie, but I liked it. I kind of hate Godzilla vs. Kong, though. Godzilla vs. Kong was really lame.
I don't hate it, I just don't think it's as good as people have made it out to be. But,
like, King Kong vs. Godzilla from 1966 was way better.
I like that better.
Or was it 63? One of the two.
But Godzilla -1 this year is pretty fantastic. I really
this one was pretty good.
I'm so glad it finally came out on Blu-ray. It was $73 well spent. I don't know, Shrimpton, if you knew that it came out on Blu-ray.
1962 was Godzilla vs. King Kong, the original.
No, actually, you know what though? I'll say this: the worst Godzilla movie that isn't even from the MonsterVerse is Godzilla. Get the fucking name. Godzilla's Revenge. That's the worst Godzilla movie since 90% of that movie is stock footage, and it's only 60 minutes long. So
is that the one that's like Son of Godzilla?
No. Son of Godzilla is actually pretty good. Son of Godzilla is good. That's kind. It has.
Wait, isn't Godzilla's Revenge also called All Monsters Attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So now I know which one we're talking about. Okay. I haven't seen that one. You know which Godzilla movie I love because it's fucking stupid and ridiculous?
Final Wars. Because I
Well,
love it too. Like,
that is one of them. I do like Final Wars, but Final Wars is a mess. But yes. But I was actually going to say the original Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla has like a really stupid plot, and I love it.
Oh no, that movie's ridiculous. But
Like how it's like these aliens that are just like
And they're like
they're people wearing just like ape masks that are painted.
I know. It's so ridiculous.
You guys are gonna make me all watch fucking Godzilla movies tonight.
Oh, maybe we should.
I would also say that.
I mean,
one
Amazon
Godzilla
has them all on right now.
You know, one Godzilla movie I think gets a lot of hate that's undeserved is Space Godzilla. I actually like Space Godzilla quite a bit.
I love Space Godzilla as a monster, but I found the movie relatively boring.
I feel like it. I think it's enjoyable.
Yeah, Space Godzilla's the movie was boring. The only parts that were cool were the monsters. Like literally, fucking just make the whole movie monsters. I don't care. Like I don't care if it's not a good story. Make the whole movie monsters.
Is probably my favorite Godzilla movie.
I don't know if this is a popular opinion, but I hate Godzilla vs. Biollante. I've never seen Godzilla vs. Biollante.
I love that movie. What the?
I like that one. That one's good.
Yeah, well, that I'm just reading chat. I'm not the one who's.
That one. That one's great.
I haven't seen it.
Who said that?
Caleb Underwood, who's been in the. Someone named Caleb. They've been in the chat the whole time. They've been the one I'm responding.
Why do you hate that movie?
Hello, Caleb. Change your opinion.
Caleb, I respect your opinion and all, but listen, if someone
Guys, I respect your opinion, and I would never bash it.
Well, no, I was just saying, like, you know, but you know, as someone who spent like over $100
You know,
on
to be
that,
fair.
yes. I don't say it's much, but I spent like $100 to own that fucking Blu-ray, so. I'm almost done getting all the Godzilla movies.
I like the
-1 is awesome. I love how not friendly he looks because recently Godzilla he's just looked really friendly, right?
I like
really friendly.
Well, I mean he looks. I don't know if I explained it correctly, but he looks approachable, right?
Like after you have a few drinks in you could buy him a drink and maybe take him home. That kind of approachable.
Exactly. but this Godzilla, he looks like a monster. You don't want to get anywhere near.
Okay, so if Godzilla from the modern era is the kind of ones you could roofie and take home tonight, this is the one that you could. This is the one that would. This is the one that would kidnap you in an alley and show you a good time, whether you like it or not. Is what I'm saying.
Exactly. Exactly what I'm saying.
And, all right. Just so we're clear.
What are we talking about?
Okay, so what I said was, Corbin, is he said that basically the American Godzilla looks too friendly, and I said, okay, so basically this is the one that you could take out, you know, slip a roofie in his drink and have a good time with him, but -1 Godzilla is the one that would kidnap you in the alley and shove stuff in you, whether you like it or not.
Biollante looked like a bitch in the film and got absolutely destroyed as soon as Godzilla was seen.
I disagree. I love all of Biolante's forms.
No, I think Biolante's fucking cool, especially the bigger form. Like granted, I'm only saying this from the Creepypasta fan game. I fucking love fighting Biollante in that game.
No, and technically Biollante is like the first human villain because that's the soul of like the scientist's daughter in it, which I thought was a cool aspect. Biollante is like one of my top 10 favorite Godzilla movies. I would say it goes. Actually, let me think real quick.
Careless time.
Well, out of order, my top 10 are.
Yeah, how can anybody
DMK
looks in the movie? Biollante looks fucking awesome.
You know, yeah, that's what I was saying. Biolante's fucking great.
Like, if you don't like the design, fine, but I think it's really well done and intricate, and I like the rose form too. I especially like that like kind of like floating island look that he has with that giant like gator mouth. That shit looks pretty.
You just misgendered Biollante because isn't Biollante a chick?
It is a chick. It's actually a human chick inside of a monster. Well, soul wise. So yeah, I just misgendered Biollante. Hash brown, cancel Steven. But
did you say hash brown, cancel Steven?
Yeah, because I'm really liking breakfast more than hashtag. So let's just call it hash brown for now, guys. We all
brownies for my brownie.
But yeah, no, I would say Biollante, Shin Godzilla, Final Wars, DMK, the original, King of the Monsters. Godzilla minus one would all be like in my top 10. Probably. I also got
put fucking King of the Monsters above -1.
I know. I never. When did I say I put it above -1?
He said it was out of order, Spencer.
I didn't realize that wasn't in order. Okay, we're good. We're good.
I wouldn't even put Biolante. I would put Biolante above King of the Monsters as well. Actually,
I would say
also put.
My favorite Godzilla movie is Godzilla 1984/85, the one where like Return of Godzilla. I like that one a lot.
I like it. I don't think it's one of my lesser favorites, but it's good.
I also really like I honestly think the original is honestly one of the best ones too.
The original is actually one of the most I still think I think it's a legitimately good and terrifying movie just because of the fact they were talking about the radiation and stuff, and obviously it wouldn't happen like it did in the movie, but towards the end they were having that speech if we fuck with weapons of mass destruction, nuclear radiation, something like this can happen again. And that fucking choir scene where you see all those little girls singing to have God, praying that he would stop, that was really Godzilla 54 is just a masterpiece. I think it's a masterpiece personally.
But I
would actually say I like it better than the 30s film of King Kong.
Yeah, Godzilla is a better movie than King Kong, absolutely. The original Godzilla is way better than the original King Kong.
And the original King Kong is a good movie.
Although I like how that King Kong has a bunch of racist, sexist stuff in it.
I think it's so funny though that people try to get rid of that movie because of that, and I think that's stupid. Because
adds to the movie.
It does. I mean,
on your table.
What do you guys think of Gamera? Any of you guys seen the original Gamera?
I've seen only the '90s trilogy, but I've never seen the Showa Gamera movies, the original.
The original Gamera movie is great. I fucking love Gamera. The original Gamera is great.
I mean, I think Gamera's a cool monster. I kind of like that it's a fucking turtle that shoves itself inside and then he jetpacks. I just think he's pretty cool. But I want to see Gamera the Brave. That one looks pretty cool.
Am I the only one who hated Kong Skull Island? I love Kong Skull Island. I thought it was a great movie.
Kong Skull Island.
Kong Skull Island is my second favorite King Kong movie.
I would say
Kong is pretty cool.
I watched the 2005 film, but
that's my favorite one. The 2005 King Kong is my favorite, the Peter Jackson one.
I don't like the 70s one that much, to be honest.
I don't like the 70s Skull Island. They're really cool. Their own they have their own little.
I like the skull crawlers in that island too. I think those are pretty cool movie made up monsters for that. I also like how it's set in sort of post Vietnam.
Yeah.
And you have all these these soldiers coming in. They're getting fucked over. The beginning of that movie is amazing with all the helicopters being destroyed. That was really really cool. Just getting to the point. But Kong Skull Island's great.
I agree.
Didn't the director call out CinemaSins when he did a video on Kong Skull Island?
No. The director purposely made the movie so that it was CinemaSins proof. Obviously, he didn't get that. There's no such thing as a CinemaSins proof movie because they just make up shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
CinemaSins is one of the worst types of content.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
It's just nitpicking the shit out of a movie.
Hey, Angelo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a tier list that you should do for this shit show.
For this shit show?
It's a really good tier list.
White people lingo?
You know what? Fuck it. You might as well just do it. That's pretty. I would like to know a lot of these white people terminologies.
Okay, well, I think this is fucking stupid, but
No, it's gonna be great. Look at all the terminologies.
Let's see, we got whelp, for crying out loud, yellow, whoopsie daisy, go take a long walk off a short pier, hope you're hungry for a knuckle sandwich, foreign name in parentheses, I'm gonna butcher this, living the dream, you're barking up the wrong tree, hey wise guys, and I like how it's Adam Sandler. Okay, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Let's skedaddle. You're on thin ice, pal. Newsflash, buddy. Cup of Joe. That's rich coming from you. The bee's knees. For Pete's sake. Ope. Now let's do a silly one. You betcha. Hold your horses. Put a cork in it. Cat got your tongue. Why I oughta. Take a long walk off a short pier. Again, for some reason. Hope you're hungry for a knuckle sandwich. Again. Oh, it's just repeating itself now.
Yeah, there's two in there that aren't repeating.
Where is get that brown fella off my lawn?
No shit, Sherlock. Look what the cat dragged in. Get with the program. Up yours. Get a load of this guy. I think that's all the ones that I haven't read before.
Get a load of his S tier. That's all I'm saying.
You guys actually want me to do the stupid tier list?
Is it stupid or is it necessary?
I actually want you to do it, but if you don't want to do it, I'm not going to force you. Not that I would be able to anyways.
Yeah. I'd kick your ass. What's up, Andy? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put a poll. Should we do this retarded cheer list? Cheer list. I'm just gonna put cheer list ? And then people who haven't seen it in the chat have no idea, and they're just gonna have to fucking Cope and Steve.
Coping Steve.
You know, when I was a kid, I thought that the movie Godzilla King of the Monsters was an actual, like, news broadcast.
That's funny. Alright, we got 2 votes, both for Do the Cheer List. The tier list is God tier? No, it isn't, Andy. It's fucking terrible and repeats shit, and has Adam Sandler on it, and it's about white people terms, and Adam Sandler is not white. He's a Jew.
But isn't he still
Okay.
like?
So what I responded to Rosina's post, it said incest is based. Honestly, somebody responded to me and says no, it is. Said no, it isn't, mate. I'm just gonna respond and say my mom disagrees.
Okay. Well, let's see. So we're doing the tier list now.
Can we get a say, or is this gonna be like a group decision, or is all?
No. This is not a democracy.
Oh well, I
Whelp is D tier.
What do you mean Whelp is D tier?
I never say that.
Oh.
No, I think Whelp is like
For crying out loud is B tier. Yellow is B tier. Whoopsie Daisy is C tier.
No, that's at least like an A.
Go take a long walk off a short pier is S tier.
I think that's
Hope you're hungry for a knuckle sandwich is A tier. I'm gonna butcher this as, I don't know, fucking D tier. Living the dream, I say that a lot, so A tier. You're barking up the wrong tree, sure. Hey, wise guy, because it has Adam Sandler, it's S tier. No more Mr. Nice Guy, we'll call that a B tier. Let's skedaddle, I mean, that's obviously S tier.
What?
You're on...
Nice guy.
What?
Why is there 2 Haywire?
There's 2 of a lot of them, Corbin. You're on thin ice, pal, that's A tier. Newsflash, buddy. If it was Newsflash asshole, it'd be S tier, but since it's not, it's just A tier.
I think the buddy compliments it more than asshole.
Cup of Joe is, I don't know, C tier.
No, Cup of Joe's like A tier.
That's rich coming from you is S tier. Bee's knees is like C tier. For Pete's sake is, I don't know, B tier. Ope is D tier. Now let's do a silly one. No. You betcha. That's, I don't know, C tier. Hold your horses, I say that a lot. Put a cork in it, I don't know, B tier. Cat got your tongue? Yeah. Why I oughta? That's S tier, obviously. This one, this one's S tier again. But this time, this knuckle sandwich is S tier, but this one's not. This one's still D tier. This Live in the Dream can be S tier because you know it's the 5-finger death punch song, whereas this one's just the expression. That's A tier again. Hey, wise guy, 2 Adam Sandlers. Got to have 2 for the price of 1. Get a load of this guy. Am I right? S tier.
Yeah.
Up yours! If it had with a twirling lawnmower, it would be S tier, but since it doesn't, it's top of A tier.
Yeah.
Get with the program, that's like a B tier. No shit, Sherlock, that's an A tier, easy.
I think that's an S.
Yeah, you know what? I actually agree. That's an S tier. Look what the cat dragged in. That's like a B tier. Welp again is still D tier. For crying out loud, I mean for crying out loud, and B C tier this time, even though it was B tier before.
But everyone says that.
Yellow can be it's a B tier in that context, but in this context, it's a C tier. And you know this whoopsie daisy is an S tier, whereas the other one's a C tier. Pretty big difference. You're on thin ice, pal.
That's an A.
Newsflash, buddy. No, it's a stupid list. I told you. Cup of Joe. This Cup of Joe sucks. This one's got like mold in it and stuff, whereas this one's a little bit better because it's fresh. That's rich coming from you. It sure is. It's so rich, in fact, that it goes all the way to S tier this time. Actually, it went to S tier both times. The bee's knees. These bee's knees is B for bees, whereas the other one's a C tier because of the actual quality of the phrase. For Pete's sake, that's a, you gotta have Pete next to Pete, so you got repeat right here. Ope is D tier still. Okay, no more Mr. Nice Guy. This is when you're really feeling it. This time it goes up to S tier, given that context. Let's skedaddle. Well, we already skedaddled once. Let's not skedaddle again. And let's do a silly one. I already put that silly one at D tier. And, if we're feeling extra silly, sometimes it can be a B tier. There we go. Now, that was the list of all time.
I think we should move up Welp. I think Welp is a pretty fine term.
Hot take, LA is better than the Beatles. It's pretty funny. Caleb said it in the chat.
That tier list, or who's ELO?
What about, wait, how come you didn't see listen here, son? I feel like that's a pretty white person term.
Not having anything that Hank Hill has ever said in there is a missed opportunity.
That makes the whole list D tier.
Can we hear you now? Wait, I'm echoing.
No, you're not.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's better now.
If you put like some of the fun like Newsflash Buddy in D tier, I would have been so upset.
If I'd have put what in D tier?
Like Newsflash Buddy.
I think I'm surprised there wasn't a listen here, son. That's a pretty.
That list was terrible, by the way. They repeated so much.
That list, I actually enjoyed it.
The repeating thing, that's just a glitch in tier list tier maker. That happens all the time in tier maker.
Not when I make tier lists. Like, look, I'll show you. I made a Gona Guy one forever ago, and it doesn't repeat because I fixed it.
But I think it's like Joe Biden. It's just a stutter on that part.
Like, see, this is a tier list that I made for a template I made forever ago for Gona Guy. I already did a video of it forever ago, because there was no other ones. And I put a bunch of them on there, even shit I hadn't read.
Did you ever do a Dragon Ball characters tier list?
Characters, I don't think I have. Let's do one right now.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me make sure I have
Dragon Ball characters.
Wait, I have a question. In this tier
including
list,
the gay ones.
I have a question. In this tier list, are you also going to be going on about like
don't call me a poser.
Are you going to be going on them based on their character overall, or per like show, like Goku and Dragon Ball versus Goku and Z? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean, but okay. I don't know what my answer is.
Okay.
We'll play it by ear.
Is this also like a one-man list?
All right. The characters ones, I guess we'd have to go with the Sparking Zero character list, right? Because I don't just see regular characters.
He's good. Oh, there it is.
Oh, here we go. Dragon Ball characters. All right.
Do you think that's all of them?
What's that?
Do you think that's all of them?
Hell no.
The fuck is wrong with my mic? I'm not sure right now.
Maybe stop being a bitch.
You know what? Maybe you should.
All right. Should we do a segment? Should I record a segment on this and just upload it as a separate video?
Sure.
All right. All right. We're doing Dragon Ball characters tier list. I don't know how good this list is. This is just a spur of the moment thing on a stream. But let's just take a look. Okay, there's multiple versions. There's multiple versions of each character, it looks like, so that's something. I think this is Android 13. His head's
multiple versions of Bulma, that's perfect.
Yeah. But there's Android 13. He's decent, I guess. Android 14 is also decent, I guess. Again, I don't know if I'd count D tier as decent. Like, average and decent. I don't like the terminology. 16 is better than all of them. Let's put him in there just because of his role in the Cell games. 17. 17's pretty great. I'm just gonna count them. I guess this could be Hellfighter 17, right?
How does my mic sound now?
Oh, sounds fine to me. Android 18, she's pretty great.
Beautiful.
That Android 18 is also... Again, I'm just counting. I hate having multiple versions of the same character. I actually don't like that.
And just
It would work for certain characters.
Android 19 is... he's decent. He's honestly worse than all these. Android 21 is overrated as fuck. So we'll put her there. Frieza is... Frieza's still good, but, like, nobody gives a shit about Kui. Fortune Teller Baba, she's alright. Baby Vegeta, that's pretty good arc. That's also Baby Vegeta. Bardock, this version. So this is a scenario where I like that there's multiple versions. This is Broly Bardock. Trash. This is real Bardock. S tier. Moro, I don't fucking know, but it's Dragon Ball Super, so we'll just put it in bad. Beerus is great.
Well, that's Dragon Ball Super.
Yes. Don't care about this character.
Wow.
Don't care about this character. Bojack's all right. We'll put him in great, I guess. Bardock's team, put him in decent. This is their heads are cut off. I think this is Tora. This guy, bleh. Broly, Super Broly, S tier, easily. Z Broly, A tier. Bulma's alright. GT Bulma?
I'd make him low.
I'd say GT Bulma is decent. Super Bulma, on the other hand, is trash.
Yes, definitely.
Z Bulma's, again, decent. OG Bulma is S tier easily because she's fucking there from the beginning and is one of the best characters. Birder, he's pretty great. But
I love Birder.
Put him below Bojack.
Birder's one of my favorites.
Super Boo! Well, Buhan specifically. Buhan's pretty great.
Put Bulma between two giant monsters.
Honestly, like all the why is Kid Buu not on here? What the hell?
There he is.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's way down there. Okay. Tarble. Bleh. Don't know who this guy is, but bleh.
I love how you don't hate it. You don't hate it enough, but in trash, you just put it in bad.
Kefla, trash, or is that Kale? That's Kale. I don't even fucking remember. I don't care.
No, that's Kefla.
Perfect Cell. Obviously going in God tier. Champa, he's average. Chi-Chi, trash. Chi-Chi, trash. Chi-Chi, trash. Chi-Chi, trash.
Yeah.
Chaozu's okay. Chaozu's okay. In original, he's better, though, so we'll put him in decent.
Man, I can't believe Chaozu stole Gohan's look.
Gohan stole Chaozu's look.
Shut up.
Chilled is okay. Cooler's decent.
How dare you not put him in S tier?
I think this is Captain Ginyu? No, this is Captain Ginyu. Who the fuck is
Ginyu,
this?
Yeah. Is that not Ginyu?
No, Ginyu's right here.
What the fuck? Who's that then?
I don't know, but they're going in average since I don't know who it is. Dodoria. Oh, you know what? These must be like the new Frieza Force from the Broly movie or something. Or from the Resurrection F, I mean. Ginyu's pretty great. I like Ginyu. Dr. Gero is decent enough. I can't tell who this is, but I think it's a super character. Oh, this is Fasha. She's okay.
Which one's Fasha?
The chick on Bardock's team.
I got sleepy.
Oh, okay.
And that's why it took so long to come back.
Frieza... Z Frieza will put actually considerably above that Frieza. As a villain, I guess Frieza is better than Boo. I like Boo more, though, so I'm putting Frieza there.
Well, what do you think about Frost?
Frost is okay. Future Gohan, absolute S tier. Future Mai, bad. Future Trunks from Super, bad. Future Trunks from Z, S tier. General Blue, literally gay. And also a pedophile. And yet I put him in decent.
I like when you say the word.
General Rildo. General Rildo's pretty decent. Gine, trash. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Sexism.
S tier. Gine just ruins Goku's backstory. Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Great. That's not true.
Look at all the women in
this
there.
Isn't a woman, though. I don't know what this is.
That's a woman.
No, it isn't. Super Gogeta. Great. Or S tier. GT Gohan. He's bottom of great. Again, I don't like that the terms are named, but, you know. Boo Saga Gohan. You know what? Let's put him above. Boo Saga Gohan gets more hate than he deserves, but he's still nothing compared to Cell Games Gohan. Goku Black. Trash. Actually, we'll put him in.
Black was like the only good villain.
Yeah, well, in that arc, but like the arc was shit. So, but I guess we're going on the character, so I guess I have to bump him up a bit, right? Super Saiyan 4 Goku. God tier. Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Decent. Super Saiyan 1 Goku, maybe? Kid Goku. S tier, obviously. Fucking Legic. We'll put him in decent. He's near General Rildo.
Which one's Legic?
He's Don Key's henchman or whatever in the Black Star Dragon Ball arc of GT.
Oh, okay.
Goten. Bad. Goten again. Bad. Goten yet again.
No.
Bad.
This is doing physical damage to me.
Goten sucks. Nobody likes Goten.
Goten sucks, but he's half of my favorite character.
This is Zamasu? This is the original form of Zamasu? Or something?
No.
Well, then I don't care. Bad. Vados, bad. Grandpa Gohan. Gotta go in God tier. Guldo. He'll go in great, but like low. lowest of great because like he's like the least interesting member of the Ginyu Force. Mr. Satan, God tier, obviously. Super Satan. I love that they included Super Satan. Mr. Satan again. I guess this is Cell Saga Mr. Satan, and this is Boo Saga Mr. Satan, or GT Mr. Satan, but still. Hirudegarn! Great. Hit...
I don't remember that one.
Honestly, Hit's one of the few characters from Super that I'd probably put in great. Janenba, great. Jace, obviously going in great. Jace is probably my second favorite Ginyu Force member after Captain Ginyu himself. Jiren, overrated as hell, but still decent. And obviously better than General Blue. Like, honestly, General Blue's gotta go lower. General Blue's gotta go in average. Like, he's good for comic relief.
So funny that he was decent.
Yeah, you know what, yeah, let's keep him, Kibito. Kibito's gotta go in decent. I like how General Blue is above fucking Baba and Chaozu. Again, this list is not definitive at all. I am, like, that's why I hate having multiple versions of characters and having so many irrelevant characters, too. Kale. Bad. Kami.
Wow, I can't believe you did it for
Great.
Trash.
You're right, let me fix that. This is either Kale or Khalifa or whatever, I don't care. I lumped them together because I don't...
I'm pretty sure that's them together.
Oh, so that's Kefla. Kid Buu. Kid Buu's got to go lower than... Like, also, these tiers are not in order. Like, with a couple of them, I've tried to, like, place them in order, but these are not in order at all. Nom. Nom is great. King Cold, decent. King Kai, decent. King Piccolo, S tier, obviously.
Yo, I love Piccolo. Why'd you put him at the bottom?
King Vegeta. King Vegeta is... I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll put him in the bottom of great. I don't know. King Yema, decent. Korin, gotta go in great. Again, these are not in order. Is that Tien? Can't know who the fuck this is.
I can't tell if it's Tien or Yamcha.
Well, it's not Yamcha. We're gonna assume it's Tien and put him in great. Krillin from the Buu Saga. Well, if it's Buu Saga, Krillin probably decent. Namek Saga, Krillin's gonna go in great. And Dragon Ball Krillin's gonna go in God tier. Again, these tiers are not in order. Again, like, this list is bad. There's so many fucking characters, and a lot of them are the same. Launch! This is bad Launch. Do they have good Launch? See, this is one where they better have both versions of the character. They fucking don't. How do I reconcile that?
Put him right in the middle?
Like, because good Launch is fucking great. Like fucking top tier. But, like, I guess we'll put her in great. Also, this is Tien. And we're gonna put him in great.
What the fuck is that guy?
I don't know. Maybe it's one of the monks from the temple with Krill. I don't even fucking... I'm just gonna put him in don't care because I don't know who it is. This guy. Bad. I don't know. Lord Slug. He's okay. This guy.
Piccolo again. Robot.
Mai. Bad. Like Super Mai. Majin Vegeta. Obvious God tier. Master Mutaito. He's pretty great. GT Roshi is still Roshi, so obviously he's going to be in God tier because all Roshis are God tier. Jackie Chun, same argument. Actual Roshi, again. Roshi's got to be in that tier. Again, just Roshi again.
Roshi tier.
Roshi tier. Roshi tier. Even though Roshi's not even my favorite character. Mercenary Chow, great. Zamasu, you know what? I think you are right. Like, Goku Black and Zamasu both deserve to be in Great, I think. Even though the arc was terrible, the characters were cool.
That is Fuse Zamasu, by the way.
Yeah. That's true. Popo! Poo-poo!
Poo-poo!
I'll put Poo-poo in Great.
Chris Chan did a cosplay of him.
Where the hell's Kami? Didn't I put Kami in Great?
Yeah, Kami's right there. He's in Great.
Yeah, okay. Nappa! Nappa's decent.
I love Nappa.
Salza!
Oh.
Salza's okay. Elder Kai! Elder Kai's gotta be great. Because he's like... He's like Roshi, but not. Oolong! Obviously going in God tier. I have not... Raccoon's right here.
Oh, okay.
Ox King. He's decent. Pan. She's decent. Piccolo in GT. Probably still going in God tier. Piccolo in... Piccolo in... Is this Super? I don't even fucking know. There's too many versions of the same fucking characters.
He's the same character, though. Still wasted potential.
Like if they... Pilaf gotta go in Roshi tier. Pilaf's great. Is this another Piccolo? Like it's an Namekian, clearly.
Oh no. So that is that's one of the Namekians in the Super anime.
Then I don't care. Poir. I don't really care about Poir. One of Cooler's other men. No, this isn't one of Cooler's men. This is in the Boo Saga. One of the things that not Deborah. One of the things that Bobbity has them fight is this guy, and he's okay. Sure, he's there. Raditz should have been better, but he's not. Like, he's not bad, he's average. Right, Raccoon! Raccoon is going with the rest of the Ginyu Force. He's probably going between Birder and again, Gohan shouldn't be here. Gohan should be way higher up. Even if it is Boo Saga Gohan. This fat thing. Trash.
This fat thing.
This one might actually be Salza. I forget Cooler's men's name all the time. Piccolo from Superhero, I think. Gotta go in the top tier.
No, that's another Mechian from the...
This is Piccolo. Look at that. That's totally... Look at that. Well, that is Piccolo. That is Piccolo.
I'm dead serious. That is a Piccolo.
Okay, well, since you seem so sure, I'll put him there. Shugesh. He's decent. Also, this Piccolo's better than General Blue. Super 17. Again, this list is super inconsistent and bad. Again, this list is not definitive at all. I hate it.
Baby.
And by I hate it, I mean I hate my own list. I hate what I'm making here. Is that Tapion? I think that's Tapion. He's great. Okay, Cell Games Gohan. Obvious top tier. Tien from Super. You know, I do like that they gave Tien some more screen time, even if they didn't completely utilize it. Tien from Z. Great.
This specific moment, too.
This guy, I don't care.
Big guy. And putting another woman in trash.
Who is this? Turles, I think. He's decent enough. Future Trunks from Super again. No, this is GT Trunks? Who is this?
That's GT.
That's GT Trunks.
Doesn't GT Trunks have an orange scarf?
Yeah, they fucked it.
But he has purple hair. GT Trunks isn't... Wait, no. Trunks does have purple hair. It's blue hair that Super has. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I guess he'll go in great, because, you know, current... GT Trunks isn't as cool as future Trunks. Kid Trunks, he's great.
I like GT Trunks, though.
I do too, he's great. Vegeta Jr., I think. We'll put him in great. Again, this list is not at all in order. I think this is one of...
I think that was Vegeta Jr.
You might be right. Who else is it then?
I'm pretty sure that was Kid Trunks and Z. The other one that you ranked was...
You're right, that is Kid Trunks and Z. Oh, Super Kid Trunks sucks. Yeah, you're right. See, this is what I hate. I hate this. I hate this list. I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have strong opinions on both the Dragon Ball and the Super versions of these characters.
I think this is...
out?
No, it doesn't. I think this is Ultimate Gohan, and maybe this is Super Gohan, so... Majub, he's decent. I like Majub a lot. I don't know. I hate that these are named, too. Like, I hate that these tiers are named. I prefer just S, A, B, C, D. You know what I mean?
Well, you can add the name
Trash.
on the tiers.
Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, obviously going in the top tier. I mean, I don't care enough to actually do that. We've come this far. Super Vegeta is decent. I hate that he's just reverted back to Cell Games Vegeta, but there he is. Saiyan Saga Vegeta is great. Top tier.
I think that's the best
Super Saiyan
Vegeta.
Blue Vegito. No, GT Vegeta is best Vegeta.
Fuck, they actually have Vegito, but they don't have fucking... I'm so upset.
What?
My favorite characters...
Did they not have Gotenks?
I haven't seen them.
Videl is decent.
I'm looking at the bottom.
I don't care about Super Videl. Buu Saga Videl is decent. Whis, I like Whis. Whis can go in great. I like his dynamic with Beerus. I think this is Yamcha, but I don't know which version of Yamcha this is. I'm going to put this Yamcha here, and I'm going to put this Yamcha there, but I'm going to put this Yamcha in decent, in Z, and then OG Yamcha's going in the top. Not above Roshi, though.
He's not going above Roshi.
Zamasu is pretty great, I guess. I don't know. Zarbon is decent.
I like Zarbon.
Zeno is trash! Fuck Zeno. Ice Shenron. Ice Shenron is great. Nova Shenron is even better. And we're going to assume this is Omega Shenron rather than just Sin Shenron, even though they're the same character, just one is more... We'll put him in top tier. I don't know. This list sucked and this video sucked. And then I
make a separate video.
I already recorded it as a separate video.
Oh. Is that uploaded?
No!
Okay, how is it?
I just recorded it!
It's not uploaded, dude. How would it be uploaded so fast?
Okay.
I don't know. I think that tier list was rigged. My favorite character didn't even have a chance.
By the way, I literally ended the video saying this video sucks.
Well, you don't have to be so
Where would you have placed your tanks if they were all...
I don't know. I don't like doing character tier lists for Dragon Ball because it's already basically impossible for me to do a top 10 because there's so many fucking characters. And doing a tier list is just as hard. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it'd be easier for me to do a top 10 great character, or to do 10 of the best Dragon Ball characters, not a top 10. You know what I mean?
So it'd be like 10 just not in order.
Right.
You don't think you could order it for yourself?
I don't. Like, I know what my favorite characters are. My favorite characters are Bardock, Vegeta. And then after that, it gets tough.
Peachy's an honorable mention in there for sure.
No, like, it's Bardock, Vegeta, and then maybe Gohan? But then also maybe Piccolo, but also maybe not? You know what I mean? Like... It's really
tough. Is that
tough.
one where you would kind of break the mold and include two versions of Gohan? Because I could see you putting in Future and Z Gohan in there. You know what I mean?
Well, look, fucking Kid Gohan in the Cell games is like S tier.
Yeah.
Kid Gohan or Future Gohan is S tier.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball has more characters than the Bible. Okay.
Actually, we should do a tier list on the Bible.
Jacob is the best character in the Bible.
Characters in the Bible.
Jacob is the best character in the Bible.
You should probably read through it before you make a
Oh
definitive
no, I'm a
list.
pretty
though.
big fan of Satan.
Okay. No, I'm still on fucking, what, Numbers? I think Numbers is the one I'm on.
Yeah, that one's mostly just,
It's very dull.
yeah.
Leviticus was pretty dull, too.
I think Deuteronomy starts getting back into things, and Joshua definitely does.
Yeah, I think so far the best book I've read has easily been Genesis.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in Genesis. Well, there's a lot of stories, what I mean.
I should have made a video of the other tier list as well, but it'll be a stream exclusive. The white people slang or whatever it was.
It was white people lingo.
I have to say, I do disagree with a little bit of your takes on that. But, I mean, it's okay. You're not white enough to understand those.
Shut up, Steven.
I agree with Steven here. Your takes are bad.
Okay.
Are we gonna do a black person and Hispanic tier list slang?
Like, if Outlook saw that tier list, he would agree. He would affirm that you have no merit.
Okay.
I actually think that Hardluck probably has more white people merit than you, to be honest. Probably. He's got a decent punch.
Yeah, you should have done a Italian person tier list since you're like 1/16th Italian or something.
1/8.
Oh, 1/8.
I feel like Moulignan would be S tier. Okay.
Steven, you're like Cuban, aren't you?
I am Cuban, yes, that's correct.
Oh.
I actually don't speak Spanish, though, believe it or not. That's kind of crazy.
But, Steven, what if I were to tell you Prebar el carne no el calor?
Claro. So, here's the thing.
I know that
My
one.
dad told me that here's how you get by, because he knows this doctor, because he's a doctor himself. He knows this doctor who's Texan, and he goes and he works in
And he
Mexico.
goes to the doctor, and he knows a doctor because he's a doctor, and then he's a doctor. But did you know that he's a doctor?
And the doctor's
he
evil.
says, and
he
this
says to
guy,
the
he's like
doctor,
a very,
while at the doctor, while being a doctor.
and he says that he's like a very, very white guy. So
You know that
he
my
says
wife's a
he gets
doctor,
by-
folks?
And he says he gets by on a couple of words. Just porque, claro, and sí. And that's how you get through every conversation in Spanish. Because it's either yes, repeat it, and I understand. And that's how I've been living my life.
Hey, Steven.
Yes?
The list is up. The video's up.
The video's up?
Yep.
For what? Dragon Ball?
The
or
tier list we just did, yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
I just called it a half-assed Dragon Ball character tier list video.
I think Chi-Chi, honestly, though, is not as bad as you make her out to be. I think she's at least like a C, or maybe a B.
If you say so.
I think she's a good mom in a lot of areas. Just she's misguided.
Yeah. Not in Super, though. In Super, they fucking ruin her.
Oh. I still want to give it a chance, just to form my own take on it, because I'm just curious to see if it's as bad as you say it is.
You haven't seen Super?
I haven't seen Dragon Ball in general in years, Spencer. And I haven't seen Super.
Me
No,
too.
I've seen Z and GT, and I've seen most of the movies and some of the Super movies, like 3 out of the 4 Super movies. I haven't seen Superhero. I've seen Resurrection F, Battle of the Gods, and Broly. But those are the Super movies. I've seen a lot of the Z movies.
You should see Superhero.
Oh, actually, you want to know something interesting, Spencer? I've told this to Fugitive, but I haven't told you to you. You know Janemba?
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember what you're gonna say.
Do you think
I haven't
that?
seen the movie. I haven't. Let me answer the fucking question, dude. Before you move on.
Okay.
I haven't seen the movie that he's in, but I'm familiar with the character.
Okay, you know, like his fat form.
Yes.
Yeah, like
That
the big fat
terrified
yellow
me
guy.
as a kid. That terrified me more as a kid than his demon form.
Okay.
Yeah, weird.
Because
I don't know what he does. I don't know what he does in the movie, so
well, it's just the fact that it's a regular laundromat demon that gets forcibly transformed against his will, and he gets turned into this demon that just creepily says Janemba. Like, it's the fucking creepiest shit.
Does he creep at night though?
I don't know. No.
Well, then he's not Tommy Wright, is he?
No. But Tears for Born was a good movie.
All right, boys. Is there anything else we want to do on this stream, or should we wrap this one up? I'm good to keep going for a while, but I'm just asking what you guys think.
Yeah, we'll watch the movie soon.
Okay, so you want to wrap this up then?
Yeah.
All right.
What are you guys gonna be doing?
I don't know. Did you still want to do Taxi Driver, or was there something else you had in mind, Corbin?
Did you end the stream already?
I have not.
Okay.
Wait, you guys want to watch Taxi Driver?
I'm probably gonna go to bed in like maybe an hour or two, dude.
Aw.
Same.
I do need to eat and go to bed.
My phone keeps doing the black screen shit. It's really annoying.
Well, we're in the group chat this time.
Yeah, it's inconsistent times. I mean, rarely it happens in group chat. But it's only when I'm in group chat with you.
Yeah. The feds want to stop us from spreading the truth.
Influence.
Anyway, shall I wrap up the stream?
Why do the feds like you more than me? I get it.
It's because I'm on their payroll.
It's because you just say shit all the time.
Anyway, shall I wrap this up?
Wait, actually, wait. We shouldn't wrap this up yet. Wait. Just like how Trump got shot, just remember that the Cucumber Clan predicted it. He did lead his attackers toward go democracy. And this is what happens.
Okay.
I wonder what Cucumber Clan is going to have to say about this.
Yeah. Do you think Cucumber Clan is going to break YouTube terms of service in what he says about this?
I think he's broken terms of service many times already.
I feel like he may pin this on like one of the people he has issues with.
If he says it's like Xander who did this.
Xander, why did you attack Donald Trump?
When Hunter died and became a zombie, you went ahead.
All right. Well, I will let you guys all say goodbye.
Goodbye,
Good
YouTube.
morning.
It's been an experience.
Ho, ho, ho.
That one's so long.
Oh, it's so long.
All right, Spencer, do you want to say it, or should I just end it before you get the chance?
I miss my mom.
Okay, that's your sign off.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
All right.